Index fell about 1.5%. On Wall Street, the Dow and the S&P were down more than 3.5%. Jeannie Lee has been trying to keep up with the movements on this pretty wild ride today. Where are we at? What ended up closing today?
You know, you really can't keep up with these movements, Peter. You'll say, okay, I can sort of handle this. The market is down 300, 400, 500%, and then back again,
right.
Or points rather,
right.
points. And then all of a sudden, in the last half hour of trading, you saw the Dow just plunge so that it not only lost more than 800 points and maybe even 900 points at one point. Again, we've lost track. But also, it has now dropped below the 24,000 mark.
Right.
And that means it's getting closer to that textbook definition of a correction when you have a loss of 10% from the most recent high to the current levels. And that recent high, by the way, Peter, was just not even 2 weeks ago. It was on 2 Fridays ago.
Right.
So what is really dramatic about this, not only about the point changes, but the percentage changes, also the speed of the twist in sentiment.
And I mean, we're watching the bond markets to see the impact of, bonds breaking through 2.8. But let's zoom out for a second here. You talk about that 24,000 mark, and it's important because, I mean, you look back, it was a year ago today we were breaking through 20,000. Then we soared through 22, 23, 24, 25. We eventually got to 26. On the year, this is a look at the Dow here. Down below, as you say, below 24,000 points, 4.15% down. But on the year, they're still up considerably from that 20,000 mark that they were at this time last year.
Roughly 17% from a year ago. We're still higher by 4,000 points. So people have to take a step back and look at that. The fact is, we were warning day after day that markets had gone up too far, too fast, that this day would come. Now this day has come, and yet we're still shocked, simply because the numbers are really large, based on a really high value that they've reached. 26,000. Who would have thought that a year ago? But then, 24,000 a year ago would look still pretty good.
It looked pretty good then, and here we are, 24,000 now. We'll see how things go tomorrow. Jeannie, thanks for doing this. Really appreciate it.